Hello, welcome back. This is class series on Introduction to Cybersecurity, VTU syllabus, BETCK105I or 205I, both in first semester and second semester. This subject is there. You are watching it on my YouTube channel, My Intuition, MI, and myself, Dr. Prasad Kutilam. So, moving on to Module 2. Module 2, that is about, okay, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel, My Intuition 4865. Module 2, that is about the cyber offenses or how criminals plan them. Okay, so the introduction part as such questions are not there, therefore I'm given this as more introduction. Cyber offenses, it involves criminal activities which are carried out using computers and networks, and these offenses it range from hacking, identity theft, cyber stalking, to a large scale attacks like DDoS, distributed denial of service, and data breaches. Okay, how uh, criminals plans the attack? This question was asked in June 23, July 23 exam, in as well as in December 23, January 24 exams for 10 marks. Okay, so we'll see one by one. How criminals plan the attack. Criminals, they don't just wake up and say, okay, today I will go and attack. It is not a plan of one day, and it is not a randomly decided hacking system. They follow a very careful and very well planned strategy to break in, to steal the data, and escape without getting caught. So this particular class series or this particular slides set, we'll see the different step by step way how they gather information and how they execute their attack. Okay, so first one, that is information gathering, or called as reconnaissance. This is the first step in a cyber attack, which is the for gathering the information about the target which he or she want to attack or to get money or income from that or source income. So hackers, they need details like email address, system weakness, and the login credentials for that. So how do they collect this information? They use Google Docking, a method which is used using advanced Google search to find sensitive files or hidden security flaws. Even they check the WHOIS lookup, which reveals the website owner's details, and useful, which is very useful for attacking the business. They stalk social media for personal information like birth dates or common passwords the people will use. For example, if a hacker he wants to attack a company, they will check in LinkedIn to find the employees' names and email address. Then they can send a fake email pretending to be one of the IT team, and can steal some of the login credentials. Second point, that is scanning and enumeration. Once the hacker got enough information, then he will start scanning the target system to find the weakness. How to scan? They use Nmap to find the open ports, which are like unlocked doors in a system, or they use Wireheart, which help them to monitor the network traffic, which may expose the password or sensitive data. Or they use a Nessus scan for outdated softwares that has non-security weakness. For example, if a hacker, if he finds a company's website, uh, and if it is running old, unpatched softwares are there, then they can exploit it to gain the entry. Okay, so for third one, that is exploitation or gaining access. Now that the hacker he found the weak point, now they to move to the next step, that is breaking in. The common methods which are used are phishing, malware injection, or brute force attack. Phishing is sending fake emails to trick people into revealing the or getting the passwords. And malware injection, that is installing viruses which give the hacker a full control over the system, or brute force attack that's trying thousands of passwords until one works. Okay, so for example, a hacker, he sends an email that looks like it's from a bank, asking user verify your account. Then the victim clicks the link, enters their password, and hand it over to the hacker. That may be the scenario. Fourth point, that is maintaining the access or privilege escalation. Uh, Once the hacker get inside, then he don't want to lose the access. So what he'll do, he'll install a secret tool which let them so that he can return anytime, and again do the remaining checking or whatever work he wanted to do until he succeeded. Okay, so the techniques include backdoors, trojans, remote access trojans, etc. Backdoors, they are the hidden entry point for a lateral use, and trojans, they are the malware which are disguised as normal software. It feel like normal software, but it is a trojan, secret inside. Rats, that is remote access trojan, they control they through which the hackers will get a control over the system remotely. For example, a hacker, if he installs a RAT on an employee's computer, then he's being allowed to spy on the files, steal the data, and even turn on the webcam without the user is knowing. Then once done that, then he has to hide, avoiding detection, covering tracks. They know that the hackers know that if they leave traces, they will be caught. So what they do, they erase all the evidences of their attack. How it can be done? They either delete the logs, or they are using VPNs or proxy servers, or they are using Tor network. Deleting logs means you cannot track their actions. Completely deleted. Nothing is there. Completely destroyed or burned like that. Okay. So using VPNs and proxy servers, that is to hide their real location. And a Tor network, it's a special browser which makes them anonymous online. For example, if a hacker, he steals money from a bank, they immediately delete the log files, so investigators can't see who accessed the system. Then execution and impact, that is the final step. Means finally the hacker, he executes their plan. The damage created will be massive, huge, and some of the common impacts, it includes stealing the private data like passwords, bank details, personal emails, damaging the system like deleting the files, or corrupting the networks, or it may be a ransomware attack, that is locking files and demanding for payment. Ransomware attack means a hacker, he encrypts all the data or records, and asking money, ransom for that. That is called ransom attack. Without backups and all, the people will be trapped, and they have to spend money to gain control over that. Sometimes they will give, sometimes the criminal may not give. It's up to them. Now, next topic, that is social engineering. Social engineering, it was asked in January, February 23 exams, June, July 23 exams, November, December 23 exams, June, July 24 exams, over for 10 marks. So continuously asked the social engineering. Okay, so very important topic there. Okay, so social engineering, this is an art of deception. The cyber criminals, they don't always need complex hacking tools to steal information. Sometimes they use even very much simpler approach, just tricking the people. Social engineering, it is an art of manipulating the human psychology in order to get the password or the financial data or confidential details. So hackers, they may not hack the computer, they hack the people itself. Okay, using the psychology. So this can be done through a direct interaction, that is human based attack, or using technology, computer based attack. So we'll see both human based as well as computer based social engineering. So human based social engineering, the attacker interact directly with the people to gain their trust. Then they extract the sensitive information. One of the most common tactics is impersonation, where the attacker he pretend to be someone who's trustworthy, just like a IT staff or HR person or even a delivery worker. Okay, for example, a hacker calls to an office pretending to be from IT department and asks that employee to confirm their login details. It's a normal confirming their login details, nothing else, simple one. Okay, a person he will may trust that person and he'll confirm the login details. Or a hacker, he dresses as a courier and ensure a secure area, stealing files from the employee's desk. Same way. Okay, that is impersonation. So this method, it works because people tend to trust authority figures. Even they say that I am higher authority. Say if they use the word, a particular word, the higher authority's name or word, then people will think that might have been he only sent this person to confirm. So they will give the passwords. Second one, that is tailgating or sneaking in without permission. This happens when the attackers they follow an authorized person into a secure location. For example, a hacker, he waits at a secure office entrance and he slips inside when the employees open the door. Just like a technician, just enter there and he takes the uh, details which is needed for the cyber attack. Since the people like to be very polite and very helpful, they don't question strangers in the workplace also. Why to simply argue with them, and why to waste the time? That will be the not only the politeness and helpfulness. Why I have to break my head for that particular person? uh, Let me do my work and get my salary. Okay, so that type of people also will be there. Okay, so using that type of people is also very easy targeting. Okay, the next one, that is eavesdropping. uh, they just listen carefully. They don't not talk, they will not do anything. They simply listen, keep on listening next to the employees, and confidentially, the confidential project and all, when they discuss, he will simply listen on the phone, or they will get the details by only by listening the that is eavesdropping. Then comes the computer based social engineering. Computer based social engineering, in which the attackers use technology to trick people into getting the personal information. One of the one is phishing, which is a fake email which steals the information. Uh, some most common cyber attack, hackers send emails which uh, uh, which pretend to be from the trusted source, and the victim click that one, and he will enter the details. So we have to always very careful with the email that we are coming. Before we clicking any of the links, we need to think twice or thrice. Then baiting, that is offering something free to trick people, because everybody likes something if they get free stuff. People love free stuff, but hackers use this to their advantages. For example, a hacker, he drops a USB labeled employees salary details in a parking lot. Curious employees will pick it up and they will put into the computer because they want to know other salary. Not much worried about their salary. They want to curious about other salary and what benefits they are getting. Okay, so they will check that USB port. They put it in their system, and once they put it there, then the infection was already entered there. Or sometimes the website tells that free movie download or free notes PDF available, like that. My notes, so many people I seen using in internet. Free notes available, but once they enter it, it's not free. It is double the cost than I am giving. Okay, so instead, you have to be very careful because such type of instruction where they say free, it may be a virus also. Once you click, immediately the virus will enter in the system. Okay, so it is something to be too good to be true, but it is not probably. Okay, next say that is pretexting. Pretexting it. The hackers create a fake situation to trick the people to get the data. Fake situation, like a hacker, he calls an employee, pretend to be the HR manager and ask for their social security number, or a hacker, he claims that your bank account is under investigation, please verify your PIN. This type of fake scenarios if given, people will get confused, and we have to verify the identity of anyone asking for our personal information like that. Then how to protect ourselves. Here some of the points which are given, that is verify before sharing info. Always we have to be double check to whom we are talking, or whose email we are checking or opening. Then avoid clicking suspicious link. Banks and companies, they never ask for any passwords via email. Therefore be very cautious while, if you get a mail telling that the bank is asking, verifying your password or something, don't trust that. Bank will never ask. Bank only, now bank people only will start sending the messages that we are not asking any password or anything, and everything is encrypted. Now use strong password and enable the two-factor authentication. Not like my wife's name is so and so, so put a wife's name as the password. That will not work. Or a kid's name, because these informations from the normal social media, a hacker can collect it, and they will try anyhow. They will try it once. Okay, and simply using 1 2 3 4 5 6, that type of passwords should not be used. Proper thing, have to plan something which you can remember, some that you have to set a password, not the normal thing that you use. Okay, so be very careful in public places. Avoid discussing the sensitive information when you are in a public or where others are listening, maybe stranger or may not be. Don't trust free offers. Hackers, they use fake giveaways to install the malwares. So such free giveaways when it comes, be very careful because nothing is available for free nowadays. Everything is work done by one or the other person, so they will not give it for free. So they will expect something from that because he is not getting anything for free. That is the scenario. Okay, so cyber criminals, they rely on human mistakes. So don't be one who do mistake, means don't do mistakes, because people are there waiting for a small mistake. That small mistake, they will take away the information, and they will steal you. And once it is done, to seeing the society, to make sure that I have not fooled, the people will truly, they will not even tell that I have been fooled. I have lost money because of my mistake. So such things will happen. It happened to me once, so I'm very truthfully telling that it can attack anyone, because first time we'll not be knowing what it is, but once it is happened, then we have to be very careful with that. So please do subscribe to my YouTube channel, my intuition 4865, and thank you very much.